And we're just about ready to start loading up the rocket chair. So, come one, come all, welcome, welcome. Climb aboard, 'cause you know what? There is no music to start this today. Why? Because, well, the regular RLM site is down. So, guess what, y'all? It's a happy whack-a-whack-a-whack-a-whack-a-doodle Wednesday. And this is Grammy Mary starting up the rocket chair en natural, so to speak. Nothing to build up the suspense or anything. Holy macanoli. I don't know if I can get through this whole show. Oh, it is a Whack-A-Doodle Wednesday, or what was that Frumpy said over in the RLM just a little bit ago? Well, actually earlier today. Wombat Wednesday. Well, it's a Whack-A-Doodle Wombat Wednesday. So, hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody. How you doing? If you're over on the Spreaker link, please refresh as if you can hear me. Oh, this is going to be a fun broadcast. Oh, let me let everybody know. Oh, goodness. It is a wacky Wednesday. Okay. And yeah, it is. I got a really strong stream going too. Damn, that's not something that I ever thought I'd be bragging about. But hey, guess what? It's still working. Let me refresh the Spreaker thing real quick. Oh yeah, it says I'm live. Hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody. I don't know if you're here yet or not, but I'm here. Over here on Corner Pocket, I probably ought to say something over here as well. Because, saying it over the radio, if they don't know to refresh, it doesn't do shit, does it? Okay. Okay. Oh, looky there. Lochnar already put it on. Thank you ever so much, Lochnar. I'm sure that was Sock Puppet that did that. Okay. Let me find that link that I put over here on Fakey Book real quick. Because, yeah. Huh. I am just not used to, I'm not used to having to go right in. I'm used to being able to just play a little something to get me, built up and prepped and all that fun stuff. And yeah, if you're linked, refresh the page. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, is anybody listening? Hi, Cowboy Tech. How you doing, sweetheart? Okay, over here, I got to say hey to Gary L. Thank you ever so much for sharing that over here on Fakey Book. I truly do appreciate it. I put it over on... Hi, Mary B. I put it over in the RLM Radio Facebook page, and then I also shared it on mine, and Gary shared it as well. Thank you ever so much, darling. Also, Barman from Freedom's Network and RLM, thank you ever so much for tweeting me. And holy crap, I gained 2 more stalkers. I'm now up to 338. Booyah! And, and Barman just tweeted me again. Thank you, sweetheart. I truly do appreciate it. I'm just really... Oh, hi, Rascal. Are you going to help? I'm kind of befuddled. Please do not get your claws stuck in my shirt today. I'm wearing silk today. I don't want kitty claws in my pretty silk shirt. Okay. Let's see. So, Fakey Book, I have Mary B. and I have Gary L. And I'm not sure who else is over here, but hi there, who else is over here? Also over on the Spreaker thing, I see I got 2 listeners over here, so booyah! How you doing? See, now that really, Oh, it bounced? Okay. sessions called for mandatory death sentence for anyone convicted of trafficking pot. Oh, man. Trust no one. That totally sucks. Okay. Over here in the RLM, which I don't know if you're listening or not, but I'm going to give you a big old honking shout out anyway. Of course, let me say while I'm still on this one, yeah. Bad click the link, idiot. Oh, okay. Hi, Deliftics. Hi, Sock Puppet. How you guys doing over here in the corner pocket? I see ya. I'm still like, wow. I had an experience last night, and I'll have to tell you about it here in just a little bit. As soon as I get done saying hey there, hi there, ho there to everybody. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close Twitter now. And over here in the RLM, which is where you need to be if you want to give me shit, either RLM or Corner Pocket, because those are the two chats that I pretty much pay attention to. And let me refresh the Spreaker link real quick just to see if it refreshes. Woo, I'm up to 7. Booyah. I'm such a child. Okay. Over here in the RLM, hey there, Asmo, my missionary man. Hey, you like being on top, sweetheart. You know, the view might be a little bit better. Never mind. Move along. Barman is here. Hey, Barman, you are just the most splendiferous bot in the whole wide world because you tweet me over on Twitter, too. See, you're one of my stalkers. I don't mind you stalking. And looky there, the lovely Beth Z is here. How you doing, Beth Z? Hope you're having an absolutely awesome day. Ho where, Grammy? There's a hoe over there. How to Be a Hoe by Velvet Jones. That's an oldie but a goodie. I also see Cowboy Tech is over here. I hope you're hearing pleasant voices, darling. And looky there, Grimner, the mighty Grimner. Booyah, booyah. Yeah, Grimmy's just so awesome, and he fixes all kinds of things. I would be lurking over on that effing site, but I kept getting a maintenance error in the shout box, and so I shut it down because it was slowing down everything else, and I didn't want to get kicked. So, in any case, where was I? Yeah, Grimmy. Hi, Grim. Kate is here. Yes, Kate is one of the queens of trivia. Kate and Moose Girl. Those two answer before I get the damn question read. Holy shit. That's just not right, girls. You need to slow down for us old farts, okay? I also see Trust No One is here. Hey there, sweet. You know, you really do need to work on those trust issues. Just saying. Chalcedony is here. Hi there, Chalcedony. How you doing? Oh, well, thank you, Deliftics. You're such a sweetheart. It would be fun to have more people, but then that might be a little bit on the scary side, because then I'd go, holy crap, I actually have that many people listening to me. I would feel like E.F. Hutton. only funnier. Okay, I also see Chloe. Was that too many E's? I don't think so. And Chloe. Got a double dose there. She's like a double your pleasure, double your fun, double mint, double Chloe. Okay, I know that didn't rhyme, but who gives a shit? Grams! Hey, that's me. Oh, the city is listening? Holy crap. How fun. This could be interesting. Yeah, oh, hey, they could play this at Gitmo. You know, that would really torture those people down there. Thank you, IB Doncy. You're so sweet. And guess what? I just got to you in the list, too. Hi, IB Doncy. Say hey to your lovely bride for me, please. She happens to have one of the most splendiferous names in the whole wide world, because her name is Mary, too. Not that I'm, partial or anything. Thank you, Rob Works, for that bubbler. I think I'm going to need it this evening. Okay, I also see Java Doctor 2. How you doing, darling? How's that lovely little Lily doing? And also, P. Bunyan is in the house. Although it doesn't look like he's being very active. What the hell? Ouch! Rascal, I'm going to bite you, you goofy cat. Oh, and see, now I'm 2 RobWorks. Woo-ha! Woo-ha! Oh, she's on the way to DC? What the hell? Why did you send her to the dynamic cesspool? I, uh, that's just not cool at all. Okay, I know, she probably had to, oh, a field trip. Ooh, wow. I don't know that I don't want to go to DC for any reason, let alone a field trip. And I always figured a field trip is when I'm out in the field and I trip. 'Cause, I'm surrounded by them things. Fields, don't you know? I have a walking stick for just in case. And for smacking snakes and that kind of shit, too. Okay, moving along. RobWorks fired the bubbler because he's RobWorks, and that's what he does. I also see Phantom. Hi, Phantom. How you doing, sweetie? You haven't played along for a while. You could play to this, Deliftics. That would be fun. I hope you're commenting towards me. Because I'm taking it that way. So, okay, what's that? Oh, it requires a browser cache flush. I'm not flushing nothing right now, hon. I'll flush it after I get done on the radio, because if I flush something, you know me and buttons, Grim. I push buttons and things go to shit. Of course, I normally enjoy the hell out of that, but while I'm broadcasting, I don't think that would be so wise. Okay, I also see Colfax 101 is here, although he's kind of, he's away, but he's here, but he's away, but I think that's a bot. That's what I think. I also think that Colfax out in Denver is probably pretty freaking cold right now because they got freezing fog and it's coming my way. Oh, a feed might be in order. Woo! I'm hungry. Actually, Sock, the burrito hasn't worked its way through yet. It was a bacon, egg, cheese, and Texas hash browns burrito. Oh, it was so yummy. And she makes her own salsa. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be needing ice cream later. Hi, Dakota. How you doing? Oh, DonaldTrump.org? Really? I don't think so. Don't want to go there. Trumpelstiltskin, I'm going to start thinking of him as the giant Oompa Loompa. That's my new nickname for him. The giant Oompa Loompa has decreed. Oompa Loompa doopa-dee-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Okay, damn, now I got that going in my head. Shit! Hi, Frumpy! Lord, it's gonna be one of those nights, I can tell you right now. Sock, puppet, damn it, don't make me come over there. Okay? Oh, yes, we do live in interesting times, Deliftics, and that's a curse, don't you know? I think it's a Chinese curse, although I have heard it's a Celtic curse as well, but may you live in interesting times. Well, I'll sit back in my lawn chair with my cooler full of adult beverages and some popcorn. If somebody else would bring the pizza, I'd truly appreciate it. We could sit back and watch. Sounds like fun to me. Okay. Oh, Trump is an orange Smurf. He's a little bit tall for a Smurf, don't you think, Graham? Back to saying hey, or I'm gonna, damn, I even didn't do the musical intro or nothing, and it's still gonna take me 20 minutes to say hey to everybody. Is that because I get sidetracked? I think so. Oh, yes, I did see, what? Oh, yeah, I saw that, I.B. Duncy. I saw it this morning, and I stuck it in my pocket. Back to saying hi. Hi. Hi, Jehovah One. Holy Jehovah. We had 2 nice days, and now it's bursy and windy, and tomorrow's going to be even bursier and windier, and then it's going to be back to 2 nice days again. Please, Mother Nature, make up my mind. I would truly appreciate it. Juana Taco is here. Hi, Juana Taco. How you doing? Excuse me. I got all choked up on that whole Trumpelstiltskin being an orange Smurf. Excuse me. Wow. It's like a hairball got stuck or something. Okay, moving along. JYT. Hi, JYT. How you doing? Are you surly in disguise? Just curious. Is it my X-ray vision figuring out who in the hell you are? Kozu! It's Kozu! How you doing, hon? And looky there, the lovely Mary B from Down Under. How's things in Down Underland, sweetie? Down Underland. You know, I watched the other, the new, it was Alice Through the Looking Glass with Johnny Depp. It was actually quite interesting. Not as good as the first one, but it was quite interesting. And the reason I watched it was because I'm too much of a damn tight ass. I didn't want to have to pay to rent Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'll just buy the damn thing. I hate renting them because I really like that movie anyway, so I may as well just buy it. Don't you think? I think so. My favorite part is when they say, I think, and then that shovel comes up and smacks them in the face. That's my favorite part because that happens a lot. Okay, moving along. Mr. Snick, where's Miss Snack? I'll leave it at that. Hi, North Force. How you doing? I saw that you were on earlier today, and you got Bursey in your neck of the woods as well, like a couple of feet worth of Bursey, that white wet stuff that falls, that's supposed to be falling here this evening. It's fun to play in, but it sucks to drive in. Just saying. Rain! Hello, lovely Rain. Lovely Rain. I prefer Rain. But Rain, she's such a sweetheart. And Sock Puppet is here too. Hi, Sock. You're in two places at once. Wow. Is that like a cosmic kind of thing, and we're really going to have to be concerned? You know, because, I mean, cosmic shifts and stuff. We got a sock puppet in two places. Holy crap! That's almost as cosmically significant as I found out that Harvey Hayes showed up. Booyah! Harvey's my cybernetic son-in-law. For those of you that don't know, from way back in the old, Oh! Sock puppets. Magic! Fuck you! There's your first F-bomb of the night. Harvey's got a new little one. Yay! Although I'm thinking, wow, 2 little Harvey clones, is the world ready for that? I'm not sure. But yay! Scientists Say is here because magic, fuck you! The Matrix was the best version of Alice in Wonderland, but I did like the first Johnny Depp one. I thought that one was quite fun, you know, because he is very good at being a Mad Hatter, don't you know? And that dance, futterwhacking, yeah, because he was futterwhacking vigorously. And I was like, I could think of some things I'd be doing vigorously. Whoo-wee! Move along, Grams, move along. See, this is what happens when... Never mind. Move along. Hi, Slim Jim Flynn. How you doing, hon? I see you're not really in here chitty-chatting, but I'm going to say hey to you anyway, just in case this finally does make it to the roundabout way. Stats Bob is here. Hi, Stats Bob. And so, what's your stats, hon? I'm curious. Tip Bob is here as well. Tip Bob. I'll give you a tip. Ladies, don't go out with married men, so leave your husband at home. Hi, Bill. _ How you doing, honey? And Woodman to round out the crew. How you doing, Woody? Party, party, party. Okay, I made under 20 minutes. Booyah! I am a trained professional. Yes, frumpy, although it was. Maybe that burrito will add to the vigorously. Sock, you're such a chicken. Bark, 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 bark. Okay. Oh, you keep it. That's cheating, Deliftics. Keeping an app bang. I want to make friends with all those duckies so I can have a duck race out here in the middle of the boonies. Robotic hair transplant. Sock, you're such a wuss. Oh, now I know how to get you going. Oh, Sock, I had a burrito. As if, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a way to do cybernetic poots. Let me see if the battery's still working, my little farter thingy here. Just a minute. Oh, I turned it off. Oops. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, no. I think the battery's died. Oh. Okay. Enough of that silliness, at least for now. We are on the radio station of silly giggles and silly noises. We're not the department of the silly walks. Although I can do the silly walks quite well too, because I bowled Monday night, and you Deliftics, don't make me come over there. You will not kill all my little ducky friends, because we're going to have duck races. We'll have meanderings and such. Even if they're just duck races down a slip and slide, we'll still have duck races. Don't you kill my little quacky friends. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, waddle, waddle, quack, quack, waddle, waddle. Okay. Yeah? Grimmy? Yes, it was. You Damn it, cut it out. You guys are such brats. Now I need a drink. Just a sec. And see, you should be thankful because I do know how to silence my belches at least, so. That's all I got to say about that. Okay. Damn, see, I'm still all choked up. Y'all are just not nice. Okay, I'm going to, what? I thought I stuck more stuff than that in there this morning. I shoved all kinds of shit in my pockets this morning. Doesn't that sound just wonderful as hell? I'm sure it does. Okay, this is from blog.dilbert.com from Scott Adams, which I really do like the Dilbert cartoons. I mean, I just look at them and it's like, oh, holy crap. Really? Seriously? Yeah. Poor Dilbert. Yeah. I still haven't really figured out what because he's a combination of multiples that you just kind of go, damn, dude, seriously, your life sucks. You know that? Okay, from Scott Adams' blog, the odds of being killed by an immigrant. I'm sure this is a scientifically measured thing. You know, I know, I use all those technical terms, but stay with me, okay? He starts off with, I keep seeing tweets and articles saying the odds of an immigrant killing a citizen of the United States are approximately 0. You know, you can say approximately about anything. You know that? I say it. Even. I do. Obviously, those calculations assume that past experiences do a good job of predicting what happens next. And this is good news. Really, really good news. Oh, hey, it's not the Bible, though. It's not someone coming knocking on your door and going, have you found Jesus? We misplaced him somewhere, and we're just hoping that maybe you got him hiding in there. Because, you know, we need him out here. We won't put him on a cross. You sick bastards. Moving along. It's good news because I used to be afraid of lots of stuff that never happened in the past. For example, I've never died of a nuclear attack, but now I understand that risk to be 0. You know, we can dismantle our nuclear deterrence and relax because, well, if a nuclear bomb hasn't killed me in the past, I can safely conclude that it will never kill me in the future. Although it may give me a permanent orange afro, which may make me want to kill myself because then I would look like I was one of those in the same Oompa Loompa clan as Trumpelstiltskin, and we just can't have that shit, don't you know? I feel sorry for all of you science deniers who think otherwise. I built a complicated prediction model to prove my point. The model only has one variable: the number of times I've died in nuclear blasts in the past. See? You just plain can't argue with science. You lost me? You lost me? I'm still broadcasting, Don. I show I am, at least. And I show I'm still streaming. I still got a healthy flow. Woo! I'm up to 14. Okay, where am I at? I'm back to Dawn. Let me see if there's anybody else. Oh, I'm back? Okay. What? Now, Sock, if you keep giving me shit while I'm on the radio, we might have a problem. Because it's all, everybody does it for shits and giggles until someone giggles and shits. Don't you know? So there you go. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. The model only has one variable. It's the number of times that I have died in a nuclear blast in the past. The number equals the number of times I will die in a nuclear blast in the future. Skeptics might doubt the credibility of my prediction model. Haters gonna hate. But I would argue that if it fits the past quite well, what can you say? And that means it predicts the future too, because, well, yeah, it just does. Unless you're ignorant of science and whatnot. What is a whatnot? I've never seen a whatnot. I've seen people that have massive thong knots. Usually they run around screaming and wanting their safe space. More good news! Climate change is not a risk in the future. Man-made warming has never destroyed civilization in the past, so that means that there is no chance it will happen in the future either. Although, I don't think he's addressing all of those dinosaur poots that went on, because that's methane. Let me tell you, I'm sure that warmed things up considerably. You got all them big ol' honkin' T-Rexes, and their arms are really small, so they can't fan it away. Yeah. It was localized. Oh well. So that's how the past works, and it tells you what happens in the future. And boy, is that ever handy. Before I learned that secret, I was just guessing. Well, I'm so glad that you've finally gotten a little science here, Scott. So, we all learned as kids that history repeats itself. Pete and repeat sitting on a bench. Pete fell off. Who's left? Repeat. Pete and repeat. You know it's true because you heard it when you were young and stupid and it stuck in your head. That's proof right there. And it fits your observations too, because, hey, you're still here. For example, look how many times the Wright brothers invented the airplane. They must have done it thousands of times by now, just like they did the first time. Oh, man. Well, okay, I'll just move on, because I just had a random thought just kind of run through and disturb the cobwebs in my head, and I got thinking of something else that was the first time, and I'm thinking, wow, if 1,000 times it would have been like I would have stopped before I got to 1,000. Moving along. They must have done it thousands of times by now, just like they did the first time. And you might think the airplane would stay invented. But that's not how the past works, you ignoramus. The past repeats. Those brothers just keep inventing that plane over and over and over, and tomorrow's Groundhog Day, and over and over. Yeehaw, this could be fun. Even after they died, which obviously they did not see coming because they had not died in the past. So, now let me tell you a little secret about investing that will make all of you rich if you follow my advice. History repeats, so buy stocks that have already gone way up in value. Those stocks have no choice but to keep going up forever. Remember? History repeats, and those stocks have no choice. It's easy money. Yeah, you're welcome. I left the best part for last. Apparently it turns out that you and I are immortal because we've never died in the past. And throw away those condoms because you can't get any diseases or babies that you don't already have. And seatbelts are a waste of time too. I'm thinking about taking up smoking because I know a smoker who got hit by a car and died. If smoking didn't kill that guy, I can be confident that it will never kill me either. I've been living my life as a scaredy cat and never knew it. And then someone needs to tell Trumples that he isn't really the POTUS. We've never had a real estate developer as POTUS in the past. So obviously, it didn't happen this time either. Apparently he's turned off his sarcasm switch, which I didn't smell any pungent aroma of sarcasm in any of this. Honest and for true. Apparently the idea that we can predict the future based on the past is one of the most persistent illusions. It isn't rational for the vast majority of situations. Who said we were supposed to be rational? I remember Flasher and Vinny saying this is no time for rational thinking. And it doesn't match our observations, but we think it does. The big problem is that we've lost, or that we have lots of history from which to cherry pick our predictions about the future. The only reason history repeats is because there is so much of it. And obviously we haven't learned from it, Scott. Everything that happens today is bound to remind us of something that happened before, simply because lots of stuff happened before and our minds are drawn to analogies. And there is nothing new under the sun. History does repeat in scientific sense. If you can rigorously control the variables of your experiment, you can expect the same outcomes almost every time. Almost every time, if you are doing it very rigorously. And you control the variables of your experiment, then the outcome should come out the same every time. If you're doing it rigorously. But apparently the real world is not a controlled experiment. And did you know that there are physicists out there that believe that if you are observing it, you can actually change it? So if you have a preconceived notion of how you expect this experiment to turn out, odds are you can control the way it turns out. At least on a... yeah. So, that said, the odds of any one American getting killed by an immigrant is probably about 0. But the odds of at least one American getting killed by at least one immigrant in the next 1,000 years is close to 100%. It seems to me that the only honest and rational opinion about immigration is one that takes this form. Oh, great, here we go. This should be fun. I'm going to see if I'm going to want to tap dance on good old Scott's little bald head. I favor immigration of X type, and I understand that the likely cost in American lives will range between 0 and several thousand dead and wounded over the next 10 years. On top of that, I recognize that the families of these victims are destroyed at the same time, so perhaps 100,000 people will be adversely affected by loser immigration of the type I favor. I accept that risk to maintain the rights of non-Americans to immigrate here and to preserve the national character of the United States as a nation of immigrants. I am so glad, Scott, that you're willing to accept those adverse effects, so long as they affect others adversely. That's mighty white of you. I also think it makes it easier to combat terrorism because it makes us look like less of an enemy to Islam. Oh, dear Scott, come here. Let me give you a noogie. But you rarely hear an opinion that sounds like that. Instead, we get various versions of this. Oh, what's this one? I favor immigration of X type, and there is no substantial risk because immigrants from specific countries that are subject to the temporary ban have never killed any Americans in terrorist ways before. Stop talking about rape, you racist. On the other side of the debate, you see this. What's the other side of the debate? Let me see. This is the example of irrational and dishonest opinion. So far, I haven't found a single honest one. Whew, that's just my opinion. I say I oppose immigration from Muslim countries because I want to protect myself and my country from potential terror attacks. And I'm not allowed to say that my real fear is that if Islam gets a large enough foothold in the United States, we will be transitioning from a situation of assimilation to one of eventual conquest because Islam does not like to play second fiddle. I don't know how immigration will turn out, but I'm confident that the outcome will not be based on reason. Oh, there I got to agree with you. And that might be okay too. Citizens don't like to live in fear, even if the fear is irrational. Oh my God, we're a nation of phobics. People who are afraid of flying find the experience deeply unsettling, even if they understand the risks to be minuscule. I'm not so worried about flying, dear Scott. I'm just, when it's my time, it's my time. But I really don't want to be in the airplane when it's the pilot's time. I just don't want to push it. Apparently, fear matters. And Americans have fear about immigration. That was pretty much the intent all along, sweetheart. Find a way to remove that fear. That doesn't involve backward-facing statistics, and you have the possibility of a rational solution. And the only way to remove the fear is to eliminate terrorism by persuading terrorists to stop. Oh, you're so funny. Yeah. If you put a sign up that says, "No guns allowed," some burglar that's wanting to break in there and just happens to have a gun in his pocket will go, "Oh shit, they have a sign. I better not go in there because my gun's not allowed." That's kind of the same thinking there, hun. No, the way to eliminate terrorists is to not give a person a reason to feel as though they need to behave in a terroristic manner towards you. Which means we need to get all of our people back home. We need to quit bombing the shit out of people that didn't do anything to us just because we want their stuff. They can have green M&Ms. It's okay, because you know what? M&M Company will make more. So we need to just get out of those countries that we started it. We went over to, we're going to bring democracy to the people. Yeah, you gonna bomb it right into them, aren't you? Oh, well, that's just collateral damage over there. Those are not people, that's collateral damage. And it's an acceptable risk for us to take. That they have thousands have thousands of innocent just going about their business, either getting rid of their burrito in the privacy of their own bathroom, or little kids playing on playgrounds, or people just lounging in hospitals because, well, they're not feeling too well. And then, oops, that went a little off target. Collateral damage. Yeah. Kiss 'em a what? Thank you ever so much, I be Don C, for that one. It was entertaining, and yet it was also one of those where I would like to have a little chat with Scott Adams. I'm thinking that we would get along famously, and I would even give him a hug because, well, if he kept up that prattling and telling me how unreasonable I was being, because I think he's full of shit in some of these points, but that's my opinion. But I think I would be the first one to hug him around the neck till he shuts the fuck up. I'd let go before he turned into a smurf. Honest and for true, I would. Nothing can be repeated unless a computer makes a copy. Is that true? Are there computers out there? I'm just finally catching up on the chat over here in Corner Pocket, and Deliftics is just going crazy. You don't have your tree house? Why not? That sucks. I have trees, and I have a house. Is that the same thing? Okay. Okay. Hi, Kozu. I see you, sweetie. Should have, could have been out a long time ago. Oops. Yes, we should have. Should have, could have. Shouldn't have ever gone over there in the first place. It's one of those none ya things. None ya business. It's like that little girl on YouTube, a little 3-year-old or 4-year-old that take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Yeah, take care of yourself and everything will be fine. Or not. But you take care of yourself. Don't be sticking your nose in other people's business. Our government needs to stop being the fucking midget in an elevator. Everywhere they turn around, they got the nose in somebody else's business, and they need to cut that shit out. Besides the fact that it doesn't smell real good. Yes. Now it's too late, huh? Oh, I don't know, hon. I don't know that it's too late. I don't think it's ever too late. No, we don't need the oil either. That's a bunch of shit. My ex worked in oil patch. Nah. Most of the oil that's produced here in the United States is shipped overseas because they can make more money shipping it over to Europe than using it here. So, yeah. Oh, it's too late to be liberal about Mid-East wars. Verstehe. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see, where am I at? What? Oh, Sharon O'Connor. Frumpy's in, he's out. He's in, he's out. He is pretty smart, though, yes. I gotta admit that. He is kind of smart. I be done. Captain Kirk meets Ashley Judd. Oh, Lord. No, I'm not going to go there because I think I've seen that already. Ew. Hi, Moosey. How you doing, girlfriend? Excuse me. Not fired. He should be... Who? Ha? Cowboy Tech, did you share something way cool that I need to check out? Okay, over 1.5 million British people have signed a petition objecting to Trump's upcoming UK visit. Okay. That's okay. You can object to it all you want. Your Honor, I object. Not going to do anything. Apparently, David Baddiel said, I personally think it'd be funnier to let Donald come, but hold him at the airport because he comes from a country that promotes terrorism. No, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. Oh, truthful too. Sadly, it is truthful too. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, I know. The whole system is all set. That's why you don't see all of those vehicles running on water or any of that other fun stuff. And the reason why they can actually say and not really be lying in their own little warped way of looking at things, that it's part of, these things are confiscated for national security purposes because of the petrodollar. Because if the petrodollar goes bada bing, bada boom, it's a domino sequence that was set up to long, 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 long time ago. If one domino falls, like a big domino, I mean, it was getting a little scary over there in Europe for a while there, but yeah. It's a bunch of ifs and buts and barren nuts is basically what it is. And it's going to get quite interesting. Yes, we do live in interesting times. Oh, speaking of interesting, I gotta go here too. Whoa, wait a minute. No, I don't got to go here because that's from last year, and I don't want to do that from last year. But I do want to do this one, and I don't know if this is real news or not, but it's like, what? Apparently, this is from September the 3rd of 2016. I did not hear about it because if I'd have heard about it, you can bet your sweet ass I'd have done it in the rocking chair. And I don't remember covering this one. But this is from the Seattle Tribune, so I'm not real sure if it's for real and for true or not. But hey, let's go with it. If it's fake news, fake bellyacre. Idaho mother sentenced to prison after multiple citations for breastfeeding in public. Because how dare she use those fun bags for what their original and purpose was? How dare she? Apparently, Heather Watson, a 32-year-old mother and Baker County, Idaho resident, has been ordered to serve a 7-year prison sentence after receiving several indecent exposure citations for breastfeeding her 6-month-old daughter in public. According to Heather's husband, Rick Watson, his wife had received a total of 6 indecent exposure citations for breastfeeding their daughter Kaylee in public. Heather's most recently was arrested by officers at a nearby public park, and according to the police reports and statements from Watson, she had been sitting on a bench supervising her 3 other children, aged 2, 5, and 7, as they played with other children at the park when her baby became fussy and needed to be fed. Idaho is currently the only state that has yet to pass a law allowing mothers to breastfeed in public without the consequence of indecent exposure. Now, right there, that sentence right there makes me go, what the ever-lovin' fuck? Are you shitting me? You have to have... Oh, wait a minute. This is the same country that has weed classified as a Schedule I drug. It's a plant. It's a plant. But doing something else equally natural, like plants grow, and plants have certain chemical components to them that they have developed over time, not so that man could go out and go, dude, take a hit on this shit. Where's the Doritos? No, that's not why we did that. We did that because odds are it was either a way of self-defense against other bugs from eating it or from animals consuming it before it had a chance to attract the pollinators to come and pollinate it so that it could go forth and procreate. Because that's what every living thing does. It wants to attract something so that it can go forth and procreate. Survival of the species kind of thing. So, weed, I'm sure, wasn't thinking when it first started developing, my goal is to become this plant that people will let me get to a certain point, and then they will pluck me. They will do things to me. They will dry me out. And then they will sell the seeds, or they will replant them, which is a good thing because it's furthering the species. But I'm doing this because I know those leaves, they're going to eventually go, dude. And the buds, oh yeah, dude, yeah, we're going to get people so stoned, and then they're going to have a government that's going to come in and say, you can't do that because that's a plant, and that plant is bad because it did what it was supposed to do, and so now it's a really bad drug that's even way worse than any of the pharmaceutical crap that's out there. Yeah, I'm sure we thought of that when it first started developing. Kind of, sort of, that's about how frickin' asinine this shit is. You really have to have a damn law that says, well, you know, if a mom feeds her kid in public, well, see, to me, this is as bad as these people that are going, women must be covered from head to foot. Only the eyes can be seen. Because if a man cannot control his lustful urges, it is her fault. Oh, really? I feel a sneeze. Excuse me, bless me. So if a man can't control his lustful urges because he sees a woman with a child latched onto her, chowing down, and trust me, guys, if you've ever had a child nurse on you, especially once they start cutting teeth, it's not exactly an erotic experience for the mom. Just saying. I've nursed 2 children. I know how this shit works. So those of you that are pervy enough to see a mom sitting there nursing, feeding her child, and you get all lustful over this shit, and because I had indecent exposure explained to me one time by an officer of the law. He said, in order for something to classify as indecent exposure, what you are exposing has to cause sexual arousal. So if you're getting fucking aroused by a mom sitting there nursing her child, I think you need to have some kind of help. But don't be throwing mom in jail. And whether this is real or not, I don't know. I really, quite frankly, don't care. It's bullshit. All this crap that's going on in the world, we got people dying right and left because our government's a frickin' homicidal maniac on the loose. And yes, I can say that because corporations are now just like people. Thank you, SCOTUS. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Frumpy. Whoever decided that a woman feeding her child in public should be something that she should go to prison for, I think that person needs to go to prison. That's just crazy. And it just absolutely amazes me that every other state, there are moms can breastfeed wherever, whenever they want, that which is most of the states. And then there's 2 of them that breastfeeding moms are exempt from public indecency or nudity laws. That is just, corporations are people and pizza is a vegetable. Yes, it is, Grim. Thank you, SCOTUS. Oh, I wonder how much SCOTUS got paid under the table. I wonder if they got new black bathrobes out of that decision. You know, kind of like the same bullshit that with Dangleberry Death Care. Oh, they're not really forcing you to purchase a product. Did you hear that's how they got it through? They're not really forcing you to purchase a product, but Congress does have every right to exact taxes. Yeah, it's just another way to get into your pocket. Sons of bitches. I know it's not recent. I know it's not a recent article, but it still pisses me off. I saw it today. Let's put it that way. Deliftics. I saw it today in a feed somewhere, and it was like, what the actual fuck? Oh, Grimmy, wow, double digits. Thanks, Grim. Okay. Dynastic Cesspool. That's a good one for DC. There you go. That's a really good one. Okay, I gotta scroll this down. There's Moosey. And Rob works as shoving dominoes. See, I get sidetracked and then I completely forget to check the chats. Straight to the lobotomy doc. Wow. No. Eraserhead. Ah, who's a... Wow. Oh, hold on. I just shifted my cobwebs a little bit. Don't know that I necessarily wanted to do that. Okay. Jesus. You're saying Jesus? Thank you, baby Jesus. I love you too, Deliftics. I love everybody. I don't like everybody, but I love everybody because I know everybody's here for a reason. Sometimes that reason is just for me to go, holy actual fuck, you really did that shit? Well, thank you for doing that. I'll just sit over here and watch my beer and not even pretend like I even thought about doing something like that. But thank you for being that shining example of stupidity. Booyah, bonus round. Ha. Okay. Can you say sidetracked? I think you can. Okay. You know what? I was going to tell you about how I spent my Tuesday evening by Grammy Mary. Thank you. I went up to see Lisa B. Lisa B she does this. She's not only my hairdresser and, well, she doesn't really dress it. She trims it. And next time we color it, we're going to put more blue in it. Or more, it's turquoise. It's turquoise that we're putting in. Because what we put in, it really does, it blends in so well. So we're going to put more in this in a couple of weeks. So I will be a little old blue-haired lady. In any case, I went to see her last night because she is now a certified Reiki person. Where, you know, I don't know if any of you have heard about Reiki and having, or Reiki, or no, I think it's Reiki, and having your aura cleansed, adjusted, whatever. I really didn't know what to expect. I know Lisa had talked about it and she had said she was going to get her certification. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this. Just, if for no other reason than to, either poo-poo or go, hey, that's just pretty freaking cool. So I go up there and Lisa and I, we're having our little chit-chat and then we go back and it was so cool. You just lay down on this bed and she's got this crystal and she uses the oils and she's got this way cool parachute thing on the ceiling. The room is amazing. And so it's like, she massages the temples and then massages the feet and then she cleans the energy and we talk and I wound up sobbing a couple of times. Seriously, I was not expecting that. Not at all. Because I'm one of those people I would really much rather laugh. I really would. And I really wasn't going there expecting to just kind of spill my emotional guts all over the place. But wow. Wow. And I got to tell you, if you have, what? I'd say, sorry. If you have a chance, and if you are so inclined, you really need to go check that out. It really is pretty cool. What? Okay, Deliftics, what are you talking about? You're not trying to argue American politics at all, because, it is funny, hun. It is. And, people don't realize that the left and the right, they're put over there for a reason, because they got to keep the body politic going. And that's the only way you keep it going is the left rises, the right rises. The left rises, the right. That's why it's left wing and right wing. And they keep that body politic going. But you know what? If people just lopped off those wings and said, fuck you, we ain't playing no more, how far is that body politic going to go? Huh? That's my question. That's what I'd like to know. Okay. moving along. See, I just go all over the place. But that was one of those things that, if you ever, Moosey, have you ever thought of doing that? Are you listening in, sweetheart? Squirrel. I know I'm not that old, Dawn, but, it is kind of fun. I used to laugh at people, at little old blue-haired ladies. And now I'm doing it on purpose. But it is cool. Lisa says it's my mermaid hair. Okay, what is that? If you're looking to the left or the right, you're likely to trip over what's right in front of you. That is true. That is true. Oh, Moosey's had Reiki. Ah, cool. It is cool. Okay. Okay, Grimmy. Now see what Lisa was doing. She just massaged oils into my temples. And then she massaged oils into the bottom of my feet, which was really cool because my feet were cramped up because I was not wearing the most comfortable shoes yesterday anyway. But, it was really cool. And I got to tell you, and I had my eyes closed through most of it because it was like, I don't want to look around because I'm sure she's looking at me like, oh, you big blubbering fool, because there were a couple times where I was. But, so I had my eyes closed, and she was, doing this, clearing the chakras, and I swear to God, I felt every chakra, and it was like just this sunburst kind of, it was the most extreme, crazy, yeah. It was wild. It was wild. I was not expecting that at all. And I'm probably going to schedule another one because, yeah. Oh, that's okay, sweetie. Because I get a little bit slow on catching up with things. So, no worries. If you guys can deal with me having the delayed reaction to your comments... Oh, that would be, if you guys can deal with me, yeah, getting a little astray. That's a nice way of putting it. I went a little astray. But I tell you what, whoo, I feel a whole bunch better today. I tell you that much. After my little session with Lisa B. Wowzer, wowzer. She had one crystal, by the way, Grim, and then essential oils. So, sandalwood and yeah. It's very nice. Lavender, sage. Okay, where am I at? I'm checking over here. Hi, Chrissy. Over here on Fakey Book, by the way. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Hi, 4Js. I see you, sweetheart. Okay, I'm going to get to this one that Trust No One shared over in the RLM link earlier because, well, bacon! This is from CNBC.com. There's a bacon shortage? Calm down. It's fake news. No, is it really? Don't be messing with me, dude. Although those little piggies are kind of cute in a piggy kind of way. The alarming headline came quickly Wednesday morning. Now it's getting serious. 2017 could see a bacon shortage. And see, this is how you know that they're sinking to new lows because they're attacking America where it hurts the most. Not the bacon! See, they know they've lost. There are so many people out there going, I call bullshit. Yeah, she was Grimmy. She was combining. Because she's also doing aromatherapy. She does aromatherapy massage as well. So, yeah. But it was wonderful. It really was. And what was really funny, okay, I was going to do the bacon, but I got to respond to this. What was really funny is the first time when I had massive eye leakage during this session, Lisa handed me, or put a Kleenex right beside my head. And I never touched the Kleenex. They just kind of rolled down into my ears. But by the time the whole session was over with, and I finally opened my eyes, and I looked over at Lisa, and the Kleenex had been used, but it wasn't by me. Because bless her heart, I think Lisa got as much out of it as I did. But I really did. Didn't realize I was carrying that much emotional baggage. But apparently, well, I wasn't carrying a lot, but what I was carrying was old baggage that needed to be released. So it was very, bless her heart. Thank you ever so much, Lisa. In any case, back to the bacon, because you must be in fear. You must be in fear, because that's the only way they can control you. Because if you're not fearful, then you're going around going, bacon! La-di-da-di-da, the world is fun. Bacon! No bacon! Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Apparently, the National Bacon Reserve hit 50-year lows as prices rise. Everyone freaks out! America's running low on bacon. No, it's not, because I live out here in farm country, where they still have lots of pigs, and cows, and chickens, and grain. And no. Although they did have an issue with little piglets a couple of years ago, some kind of, I don't remember what the disease was, but it was killing off like all of the little piglets. It was crazy. You know, the older pigs were okay, but the mamas they were really concerned about, and the piglets, it would take out like 95% of the piglets. I don't remember what it was. My daughter, my oldest, works in that field, so you know she was dealing with it, and wow, she said it was so sad, which I can just about imagine because she's such a softie anyway. She's worse than her mother. Okay, maybe not. I think I'm the big sap in the family, but still, back to this bacon. Apparently, the source of anxiety was a recent report from the USDA boosted by the Ohio Pork Council, which reported that the country's frozen pork belly inventory was at its lowest point in half a century. Pork belly is the source of the greasy, delicious meat slices people love to put on everything. In the end of 2016, the reserves held just 17.8 million pounds, down from 35 million pounds from the prior year. Okay, I sincerely hope that they're rotating the stock, because I really don't want to have carryover from year after year. I know that's kind of a sick way of looking at it, or probably a strange thing to, but I used to, way back in the day, prior to being married and stuff, I worked in the grocery industry and rotated stock. I was the night manager. And, yeah, I know all about that rotating stock and all that fun stuff. But, yeah, today's pig farmers are setting historic records by producing more pigs than ever, because they're letting them go forth and procreate. Damn it. Well, no, not really. Factory farming. This is from Rich Deaton, the president of the council, and he said this in a statement, yet our reserves are still depleting. Why? Bacon! I don't know why. The organization even created a website, baconshortage.com. And many outlets, USA Today and NBC, CBS, Men's Health and Business Insider, ran with the news. Why? Because somebody else posted it on the internet, and so it must be true. So, the truth is that frozen reserves are just that, reserves. And they are held in reserve not for you and me, you sillies. They're just held back just in case, you know, Armageddon or something. Because then you'll still have bacon! There will be no rationing at breakfast or for your burgers or BLTs or quiche or roasted bacon-wrapped rabbit. Oh, no, I have a bunny rabbit. I can't think of doing that. Or apples Or ice cream, apples and ice cream with bacon? I'm not sure that's, wow. Not even your bacon footballs this weekend. Oh, that's just a wee bit too much bacon. I know there are people out there going, no, there's no such thing as too much bacon, but that's a bacon football. Oh, that's a bacon overload. So, to imply that there's going to be some shortage of bacon is wrong. Let's see. There's plenty of hogs coming, and there's going to be plenty of bacon. Oh, my cobwebs just move along. Mr. Meyer, my baloney has a first name. Okay, Mr. Meyer, who also works as a consulting economist to the National Pork Producers Council, did explain that frozen pork belly inventory is down dramatically and said that the price of belly has gone up 50 cents a pound in the last 2 months. Egad! I wonder if this is just, so much fluff and nonsense just to justify. We're going to raise prices and the packages are going to get smaller. But when you say, what the hell, is shit's costing more? We'll say, no, it's just in your imagination. See, it's the same great taste, just less filling. Yeah, apparently Mr. Deaton of the Ohio Pork Council acknowledged in an interview that the creation of baconshortage.com was merely a marketing opportunity. If somebody Googled that, they'd get our website, and the information there is actually to quell the fears that we're going to run out. The demand is high, and U.S. pig farmers, not only in Ohio but throughout the U.S., have risen to the occasion and are going to meet that demand. By God, they're going to be porking like crazy, let me tell you. So, to create a panic was not our intent. Wink, 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 laughed Mr. Deaton. We can't control how the news is interpreted. Wink, wink, wink. Apparently a similar panic took place back in 2012, thanks to clever stoking from the obscure National Pig Association of the United Kingdom. Well, aren't you a bunch of funny fuckers? Apparently, we repeat, bacon lovers have nothing to fear. It's okay. Don't go talk to your psychiatrist. You don't need to be doing that couch time. It's all good. According to Mr. Meyer, my baloney has a first name, the United States produces about 75 million pounds of pork belly every week. That's a lot of porkin'. And we're going to slaughter about 3% more pigs this year than we did last year. That's a record number. Wow, that just doesn't sound fun at all. Bacon production will be higher than it's ever been. We export some of that, but the market for bacon is so good in the United States, said Mr. My Baloney has a first name, because everything tastes better with bacon on it. I beg to differ. There are some things that you just shouldn't do to bacon. You just shouldn't. Okay, what's this? Okay, I'm catching up here. Oh, well, you have an absolutely awesome rest of your evening, Deliftics. Thank you for playing along, sweetie. I really enjoyed it, even though I was a little slow at getting back and seeing your responses and all that fun stuff. So, have an awesome... Oh, insert your political cat phrase here. Meow. And yes, Middle East wars do make terrorists. I think wars that are thrust upon others, although they're not all called wars, some of them are called police actions. Wow, and then you're supposed to, like your police when they call it it was just a police action over there in Vietnam. It wasn't a real war. We were just practicing. All those people were just collateral damage, don't you know? Yeah. Thank you for joining in, though, honey. I truly do appreciate it. And I hope you come back on Friday. I'll be on again Friday. Unless some terrorist takes me out, which I don't think I'm going to get. I haven't been on a date in so long. I don't think that's going to happen. I had to go there. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's see. Where else am I at? Besides just absolutely nuts in the head. Did I share? Quack, quack, quack. Oh, shit. You just had to shoot that duck, didn't you? You just had... The elliptics, don't make me come over there. You've killed 16 ducks. Okay, I've friended more than that. I won't get too mad at you. I'm going to share this little bacon thing over here real quick in the crush and run. And then I'm going to move along. So, yes. Okay, I got to close that. Now, what's going on? California lawmakers want third gender... Oh, wow. Wow. They want a third gender option. So, it is truly sad. Why don't they just have male, female, and then maybe? Maybe I'm one. Maybe I'm another. Maybe I can't make up my mind. Maybe I don't know if I want to identify as an Oreo cookie or if I want to be special. Oh, my Lord. Wow. What's that? Guy on... Okay. This guy, 600-pound life on TV eating bacon is probably why we're short. Oh! Thank you for that, Trust No One. I hadn't... Monty Python! I love Monty Python. Bio-confused. That's... Wow. Sock, that's just... That's just really sad. Okay. Where else was I at? Oh, I need to go back to my pocket. Okay. What? Okay. Genetically modified insects could put organic farmers at risk. Did you know that? As if they weren't already genetically modifying everything else anyway. See, now they're genetically modifying the insects so that the insects will take out the organic farmers so that the only thing that you'll be able to purchase is the genetically modified foods so that you will get genetically modified yourself because you are what you eat. People don't realize that all of that synthetic shit, that doesn't do you any good. Let's see. Oh, I know. This is the one. Yeah. I saved this the other day. I knew there was one I stuck in here that I wanted to get to. This is... Wow. Special little snowflake time. Although I actually do like snowflakes. It's when they get into a mob that they become very unruly and difficult to deal with. But this is from the telegraph.co.uk. Don't call pregnant women expectant mothers, as it might, maybe, almost, kinda, sorta offend a transgender person, don't you know? Because they're special little snowflakes. Shh. You called her something and so I'm offended. Wow. Talk about being amazingly empathic in your offensiveness. Or offendedness. No, I think it's offensiveness. You're offensive. The British Medical Association has said that pregnant women should not be called expectant mothers, as it could offend transgender people. Why? Why? Are you giving them permission to now be offended because you called someone an expectant mother? Because it's what she is. She's expecting a little bundle of joy. That's what they tell her, but they don't tell her it's also a little bundle of lost nights of sleep and poopy diapers and puke and eating things that they shouldn't eat and breaking things and learning all kinds of colorful curse words when you weren't expecting them to be listening. That's what she should be expecting. I've had children. I have grandchildren. I know how that shit works. Apparently, instead, they should call them pregnant people. Because, well, they're people and they're pregnant. Apparently, it's the mother thing that's got these transgender people all in a Twitter. Oh, can't say that because there's an actual place called Twitter. They got their knickers in a knot. Someone needs to pull that thong knot out of their ass because apparently the airflow ain't working through real good. Oh, this is so as to not interrupt the intersex and transgender men, the union says. Intersex and transgender? Why don't we have male, female, and I can't figure out what the fuck I am? That works for me. Or male and female, and I'm not sure what I want to identify as, so I'm going to make you two change your names because I can't figure out what the fuck I am. I know that's awful long, but... Sock puppet? Don't make me come over there. I'll show you. I'll bring my sister-in-law. She'll really show you. Apparently this advice comes in an internal document to staff outlining a raft of common phrases that should be avoided for fear of causing offense. All of you frickin' precious little... I can't even think of something to go, and I hate even using the word precious because I see children that actually are precious. You know, and y'all are just, you're like the knicker knot brigade. Oh, I have a massive butt hurt, and it's your fault that I have this butt hurt. No, it's your fault you have a butt hurt. You're the one that put it there. I can't help it if you are envious of the rest of the world, and therefore you must have developed a butt hurt. You ought to see someone about that, but quit putting your shit on everyone else's. Wankers. Apparently the elderly should be referred to as older people. I'm offended by that. Okay, I'll just be off-ended. How's that sound? Disabled lifts should be called accessible lifts because they're accessible. And someone who is biologically male or female should be called assigned male or female. Fuck you, who? Who are these people? Seriously, they need a hug. They really do. They need a special kind of hug that I'm getting very adept at. Even if it's just cybernetically, because I'm like cybernetically hugging several people right now around the neck. The BMA said that the document was purely guidance for its staff. Now, see, that's how they always put it. You know, it's just like those people that say something totally obnoxious or shitty, and then they go, "What? I was just joking." Fuck you, who? I found you very funny. Not. It is to laugh. And if I had the time, sometime in the next century, and I remember, because the memory is the first thing that goes, but if I do remember in the next century, I just might give that a aha. You're so fucking funny. Yeah, these people, duh. But it's guidance. It's guidance with a kick is more than likely what it is. And it's guidance for the staff on effective communication within the workplace, not advice to its 156,000 doctor members on how to deal with patients. You want to know how to deal with patients? You don't sit there and sugarcoat the shit. You say, dude, seriously, you got the parts of a guy. You may identify as a girl, but you get the parts of a guy. So deal with it, dude. Don't be pushing off your little I can't decide what the fuck I am nonsense on me. Just because you can't decide what the fuck you are doesn't mean I don't enjoy who the hell I am. Back off. Apparently on pregnancy and maternity it says that gender inequality is reflected in traditional ideas about the roles of women and men. Yeah, because how many men have actually shelled out a child now? And I'm not talking this, the whole fun little surgical stuff. How many men have actually shelled out a child, aka natural childbirth? Huh? Ha ha. Yeah, tell me that one. Although they have shifted over time, the assumptions and stereotypes that underpin those ideas are often deeply rooted. Yeah, because men can't just shoot babies. And you know what? That's okay, because there's a reason why the equipment is different. There's a reason. It's called proliferation of the species. Dumbasses. And just because you can't decide which one you are doesn't mean you can't go forth and procreate. Which is a sad thing to think about. So I'm going to try not to. It also adds a large majority of people that have been pregnant or have given birth identify as women because we are fucking women, you we can include intersex men and trans men who may get pregnant by saying pregnant people instead of expectant mothers. Intersex men and trans men who may get pregnant. Is this that whole test tube baby shit? Is that what you're talking about? Wow. On the metaphysical stage, I truly do believe that we are all godlike creatures because, I believe that the universe is a living, breathing entity. And so, this whole God thing that everybody keeps going, it's God's will. Okay, there's no such thing as external. It's all internal. But so we are all part of, and yet I see this shit and I go, wow. There are times when I just have to stop and ponder. Free will universe. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Trans men, intersex men. That free will universe, I don't know that it really... Maybe it did see that coming and it just caught me totally blindsided. Wow. Apparently it recently emerged that a Briton who was born a girl but wants to become a man has put surgery on hold in order to have a baby. Okay, see? So, you were born a girl, but you want to become a man, but you want to have a baby, so you're staying a girl. Hayden Cross, who is 20, is legally male. Legally. See, there's that whole legally shit, too. Wow. Y'all can play. You want to have word games? I'll play. I'll have word games with you. I can throw shit right back at you just as much as you throw it at me. Let's play. Come on. Legally male, but still anatomically female. So, I can't decide what the fuck I am. There, see? One box fits all. I'm not, I don't really want to come off as a total asshat, and, you know, because I understand people have issues, and some people really do. And that's fine. Whatever you do for you, that's fine. But do not start forcing your shit on me. I'm not forcing mine on you. You want to go ahead and do this shit? Fine. You want to have a sex change operation? Fine. Don't expect me to pay for it. And don't expect me to change how I think about myself, how I refer to myself, how I refer to other people. Don't expect me to change how I do just because you deem otherwise. If you wish to refer to yourself as he, she, it, or whatever, fine. Refer to yourself as that. I will try not to refer to you other than you. This stuff just makes me crazy. Wow. Apparently there's no other known cases of transitioning person becoming pregnant in the UK. The guide also advises against using the terms of born man or born woman in relation to trans people, as these phrases are reductive and oversimplify a complex subject. The only reason it's a complex subject is because you make it that way. It's really not that difficult. Elsewhere, staff are told to submit words or substitute words surname or last name for family name. Mankind and manpower. Oh my God, those are sexist. Can't use those words anymore. Should be avoided because it's not good practice to use a masculine noun because, well, men are so bad, don't you know. Instead, swapped for humanity and personnel. Oh, let's get very vague, shall we? And listing preferences for such as prof and doctor or Mr., Mrs., or Ms. should not be put in a particular order on forms to avoid a perceived hierarchy. It is your perception. Please do not project your perception on the rest of the world. I say this as I'm projecting my perception on the rest of the world. Isn't that fun? I don't know about you, but I'm not having a whole hell of a lot of fun with that. The document, which was published last year, also underlines guidance on language that has long been considered offensive because somebody obviously has a long-term thong knot. They are suggesting staff do not refer to people as being spastic or Mongol, but they should be called a person with cerebral palsy or a person with Down syndrome, because obviously we need to add more, what was that George Carlin said? Oh, now I'll probably think of it at like 2 a.m. Yeah, the fancier you make it sound, the more removed from reality it is. Y'all are nuts. Y'all are nuts. Oh, I know, sock. Legally. I understand, but I'm on a fucking rant. Well, not anymore. I've kind of vented. The evil spirits are out of my system now, and it's like, I'm done with this. This is such bullshit. This really is. If you wish to identify as a male, fine, that's your business. If you wish to identify as a female, fine, that's your business. If you wish to identify as a fucking emu, that is your business. But when you start forcing how you wish to identify on the rest of the world and making the rest of the world make concessions because this week you identify as an emu, that's where you overstep the line. I identify as Grammy Mary. I have for several years now. Do I make everybody else identify me as Grammy Mary? No, I do not, because at work they don't call me that. There's a lot of people that don't call me that. It's okay. I don't care. It is my personal moniker, my personal identification. Hell, in RLM, I'm Grams. You can call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for supper, especially if you're cooking bacon. But this shit of you can't because I get. Really? We have raised a bunch of people. Can't believe that I missed what it means as written into law, aka legally male and female. You know, Sock, I have probably read that and it's just not, those cobwebs are not connecting right now, but as far as I'm concerned, it's like, really? Really? I'm tired of all of the nonsense. And maybe that's the whole shtick behind this, is to get people to where they just go, fuck it, I don't care. Leave me the hell alone. Maybe that's the intent behind all of this shit. Maybe I'm just to the point where it's like, fuck it, I don't care. Yes, we need to talk later on that, Sock, so you can explain it to me, set me straight, whatever. Because I will freely admit I do not know everything. Actually, the more I find out, the more I realize I don't know shit. But wow, this is just one of those things that's like, I am so tired of it, and I need to just get over it so I can not even pay attention to it anymore, which would not necessarily be a good thing either. I know, sweetie. I know you're not, hun. I'm just, this really got me frustrated. I need to get out of my frustrated mode. 'Cause it's, I know, sweetheart. I understand, Sock. You's helping me. I appreciate it. Okay. I need to find something fun. I think I'll go to the pig. How's that sound? How about I just be properly unpolitically correct? Can you be properly uncorrect? Incorrect? I like uncorrect. Kind of like the uncola. Okay. So, apparently today's word of the day over here on the pig is immigrant, a foreign-born individual who becomes part of America by entering through the front door. Foreign-born cretins who sneak in the back door are called border-jumping scumbags. That is something that Hambo came up with. Quotable quotes. It has only been 10 days and Trump has Schumer crying already. Oh, he's got chuckles ain't chuckling, huh? Damn. And today's question is, where are the fake news alarmists during the whopper saturated coverage of Trump's executive orders? That's what I would like to know, because man, oh man, I keep seeing all this stuff pop up, and I tell people, did you read past the headline? Seriously, because headlines are put there in order to grab your attention. I know this because they grab mine. So I've learned from experience that, headlines are those things that it's like the nose ring. They just grab you and they jerk you around. That's what they're designed to do. Read past the headline. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to read about the Dukes of Hazzard because I could really give two shits less. Oh, word games. Yes, I like this. We'd love to take credit for it, but we can't. And I hate when that happens. Aha. Well, who came up with this shit, Hambo? Hambo's videos. Sweet, he's got a new page on the pig. Okay, so heavage is breasts so big that they need a special bra for support. Thinking 34FF Big Brother Beauty Saskia Howard Clark. Huh? Okay. 34 double F. That's wow. That's Kilimanjaro. Okay. Irritainment. That's what that last article was irritainment. It irritated me and entertained me in a sick and perverse kind of way. These are TV shows and celebs so irritating or bad that they end up being compulsive viewing for all the wrong reasons. Kind of like a lot of shit I see on the internet anymore. It's like, wow, how fucked up can things get? And can I just laugh it away? Let's find out, shall we? That's pretty much the way a lot of it's getting anymore. How about blame storming? Getting into a group and discussing why something went wrong and then deciding whose fault it was. Usually whoever's fault it is the person that didn't make it to the meeting. Smirting is flirting between tobacco addicts forced outside by the public smoking ban. That's actually kind of cute. And flexting is flirting through mobile phone texts. Really? People do that? I'm slow on the uptake. Mobisode is a clip of a full-length TV show or film made for watching on a mobile phone or MP4 player. That's just wrong. You know, there's a reason you have bigger screens. I just can't do that whole watching that shit on your phone. I know my children tell me, "Oh, you can watch this on your phone." No, don't do that to my phone. It's a phone. It's a phone. I text people and I call people. And occasionally I get my directions to get somewhere on it. Other than that, oh, and I have my calendar on it. Other than that, it's a phone. It's smarter than I am. And that's okay. I'm good with that. Okay, this date in history. February the 1st, 1994, Union of Concerned Scientists issues a report pinning the blame on greenhouse gases when a large meteorite smashes down near Kusai in the Pacific Ocean. Ah, okay. And finally, this day, he only had 2 of them today. This date in history, February the 2nd, 2003, the relentless quest for the new knowledge claims the 7 crew members aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia when it disintegrates during re-entry over Texas. And that was one of those moments where it's like a train wreck. You cannot turn away. You just watch it and you go, no. Shit, I kept watching that stuff. That's why I just don't even click anymore. I just don't even click them. Don't go there. Don't want to see it. So there's a pig for the day. Y'all know how to get to the pig. I've showed it to you multiple times. What's going on? Police are raiding Standing Rock camps. Oh, yeah. I just missed something I'm really going to like. Oh, I'm sure I can have fun with it on Friday then, Sock. That would be awesome. Hi, Rain. I see you, sweetheart. Oh. Oh, thanks, JYT. I'm looking up in the chat, and taxpayers have to pay for sex changes. Taxpayers should only have to pay for their own sex change. They should not have to pay. Why should it be zero my business what they do sexually and yet 100% my responsibility when they wish to change something or pay for something? To me, that's one of them their conundrum kind of things that I just can't wrap the cobwebs in my brain around. Just can't. They start coming close to that thought and they go, yeek, what the hell? Are you serious? We ain't touching that shit. No way. Okay. Let me see. Do I have something else in my pocket? Because if I don't, wow, I only have 17 minutes. 16 minutes. If I have something else in my pocket, or if I don't, I will. I know, I'll go here. I've already talked about Reiki, and this is actually from September of 2015, but It was another one of those that I ran across the other day. I don't remember if someone shared it in the RLM or what. And maybe, just maybe, it's the A equals 432 hertz frequency, DNA tuning, and the bastardization of music. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff about this. Now, I don't know that I'm necessarily going to read this because it looks like an awful lot of technical stuff. And God knows I have enough trouble reading easy stuff, let alone things that have all kinds of big technical words in them. But, although it is kind of fun to butcher them from time to time, but I'm just not feeling it tonight. This is from Waking Times. I'll go ahead and share this again tonight in your guys' chat so you can peruse it at your own time. But I've been seeing quite a bit of stuff about this lately and how frequency is being used to change DNA structure in like frogs and fish. Like they're actually doing it on purpose kind of thing. And I think, oh, there we go playing at God again when we don't know what the hell we're doing. Some bitch. Oh, but it's for the betterment of science. We must know. You know, there's some things that I just, okay, that's just me. But, you know, I hear that creepy-ass music playing in the background. It may just be playing in the background of my head. But if I hear creepy-ass music and I'm looking towards a door, you can bet your sweet ass I'm not going to go over and open that door. Why? Because I've seen entirely too many stabbity, blood and gore. We want more movies. And so I hear creepy music in the back of my head and I stay away from the door. It's just that simple. I'll go put my head under a pillow or something and go la 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 la. But I don't have to worry about that shit because I have 2 dogs that will eat whatever is doing that. So, oh hey. But yeah. I mean, some of the weird stuff that they are doing right now is like, are you kidding me? So I really wish they would quit dicking around with things until they, you know, kind of get a little bit more, or at least let, I hate to say humanity, because man, that's getting it to be such an ugly tasting word too to say. You know, until like empathic skills get a little bit higher, maybe a little bit more spirituality gets involved, then maybe we can start dodging with things. But you know, when technology outpaces humanity or spirituality as fast as it does now, it's like, please stop. Just stop dicking with things until you get, you know, to where you have some kind of concept of what you could be doing. Hi, Sick, over there on Corner Pocket. Hello, world. Hello. Okay, I see that Deliftics over. See, I'm a little slow getting caught up here. Says that he doesn't like Trump. I think he's stupid and narcissistic, which I don't know that he's necessarily stupid. Moronic maybe, but not necessarily stupid. Definitely narcissistic. I think you have to be narcissistic to even want that position, even try for it, or even consider having it. I think you got to be narcissistic. But then again, I think we all have our own little narcissistic tendencies. So, you know, there you go. But you think he's being honest as he can and has good intentions, which, you know, some of the things I've seen him do, it's like, wow, you know, he's actually following through on this shit. I don't know that he's going to be amongst the upwardly mobile for too much longer, which would be a sad thing. I'm thinking somebody's going to try and take out his meat suit. Oh, well. And yeah. Oh, shit. And I just heard a creepy noise and it's like, what the hell? I started looking at my cat's fucking with the door. Shit. Huh. I just about did that too. Hello, burrito. Okay. Thank you for that, Deliftics. I actually kind of sort of agree with you on that one. And I think Dangleberry and Clinton were both ass munch deluxes. And I wasn't real crazy about little old Bush Jr. either. So I'm not crazy about any of them. Oh, your sock? Hi, sweetheart. That's kind of... Oh, I get it. I'm slow. Hi, Gary L. How are you doing, sweetheart? You really need to tell, oh, shit. Brain fart. Brain fart. Damn it. No, not Julian. Wait a minute. It's one of the new pages that I follow. Damn it. Road Less Traveled. I watched both those, or I didn't watch the second one, but I watched the first one. Thank you very much. Those are excellent, and I'm totally brain farting right now because it's close to the end of the day, and I'm hungry. I'm hangry. I haven't had supper. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Shit. I hate it when I have a total meltdown live on the radio. Although I'm sure it's probably entertaining for one sick fucker out there. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to check out Oopie real quick. I don't have too much time left. Brave Bunny fights off Hungry Bird. Ooh. Kick-ass, Bunny Webbit. Okay. I got to go here. This is from Oopie. Dude, seriously. That's ingenious. What? Okay, what the heck? Adrian, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Tell Adrian that first one was excellent, and I got to watch the second one. I don't know what just happened, but my opera just crashed, and then it came back, and then it came back. So I got to jump back in the corner pocket again now. Damn it! I hate when that happens. And brain fart, brain fart, brain fart. See, it's working. It's starting at the top and working its way down, Sock. That's the way it is. Okay. I had to... What? I did not put that in there. Okay. Never mind. I will do this. Yes, I went to reload. Because I don't know what the hell happened there. In any case, I'll get back in there after I'm done, Sock, because apparently I'm having stutterfinger issues. Back to Oopie. Florida man is accused of disguising 24 gallons of moonshine as water. I wonder what tipped them off. Apparently he was arrested after deputies discovered he was smuggling 24 gallons of moonshine whiskey disguised as water. The sheriff's office said that the Domestic Highway Enforcement Task Force, wow, that's a mouthful, pulled over Joe Edwards II, 44, a Miami resident with a Georgia driver's license, on southbound Interstate 75, by Micanopy? I'm not even, I just totally fuckered that up. Police said that they discovered 24-gallon bottles of moonshine in the front seat of, in the front seat and trunk of the car that had been labeled as water. The sheriff's office compared the incident to a Discovery TV series, Moonshiners. Just like the description of the show, think the days of bootleggers, backwoods stills, and white lightning are not over? Not a chance. Or are over. The suspect was found with 24 gallons of white lightning in the trunk of a Kia. Oh, dude, that's like a death wish on wheels. Unlike the TV series, Joe Louis Edwards III of Georgia did not get away. Okay, I thought he's the second up at the top, and now he's the third. Make up my mind. Edwards apparently was charged with moving a concealing beverage with intent to defraud state of tax. See, that's why they're pissed, because you're not paying the tax. It's an unapproved container and possession of moonshine whiskey. Yeah. It didn't get taxed. That's their problem. That's why they're whiny. That's why they're being butt munchies. Good old Florida. If people want to make their own shine, the only reason you have this kind of stuff, this criminality stuff going on, is because you made it a crime. Because, if you weren't, yeah, I know, Grim, concealed beverage. Go figure. It's like concealed carry of a liquid. Woo! I have a little flask that looks like a cell phone. Is somebody going to nail my ass for concealed carry? It's a concealed beverage. Oops. Yeah. $50 in a class. Oh, there you go, Gary L. I didn't know that you could get a concealed beverage permit. And I just really, if they would not be such assholes about this shit, we got to have that tax. We got to have our cut. If you want to be able to produce something and actually sell something, you got to pay us our cut. Whoa, this sounds like an extortion racket to me. Sounds kind of mobbish, don't you think? I think so. I think the government is a mob. Yes, I do. Yeah, and, I mean, my dad used to do that shit. I mean, he drove, was it a rum runner? Is that what they called them? He was the one that drove the booze. And my grandpa had a still and was a rum runner. So, it kind of runs in the family. But I don't see a problem with this. If people are going to, and there would probably be more people that would make for their own consumption if you weren't such ass munches about it, saying it's illegal, you can't do that. You can't put something that you just distilled naturally into your own system. Oh, wait, you can't do that with weeds either, can you? Oh, and you can go to jail for feeding your child with parts of your anatomy that were designed for doing that. You can't do that in public either. Wow, we really do live in a messed up world. Wow. Don't drink that. Don't take it across state lines. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't. Don't. See, that's where that comes from. Don't. Okay. Leah, honey, I'm sorry you have insomnia. What? 72 hours without sleep? Holy shit balls. I would be leaving several trails because my ass would be dragging right behind my heels. Hey. Oh, well, you know what? I am just about out of time, so I think I'm just going to get the heck out of here because, wow. Dun. Y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on the Real Liberty Media Spreaker channel. I was ready to go through the whole schmazel, Hoss and Pepper Incorporated kind of thing, but I can't because it's just the one tonight. See, that's why I'm just so befuddled, because I didn't get to start my normal thing. Just mess with me. Hopefully by Friday, Real Liberty Media will have all of its channels back up again. And so I will be able to do my whole schlemiel and schlemazel kind of thing. But until then, y'all have an absolutely awesome rest of your whack-a-doodle Wednesday. Hope tomorrow is just as splendiferous. I hope I don't have the shit weather that they're saying that I'm supposed to have. But if I do, guess I'll deal with it. And I will catch up with